Kendrick just saw Drake's amended lawsuit and said, my turn. I'll tell you what, man, we're getting near the anniversary of Not Like Us, and it seems like this beef is never gonna end. If anything, it continues to heat up. What, you thought that Drake's little throwaway comments trolling on Aiden Ross's stream, his whole Nokia copying Not Like Us, the lawsuit, the amended lawsuit, everything in between, you think Kendrick is just going to sit there and ignore it, never respond to it? No, Kendrick is going to do what Kendrick does best. While Lawbury tries to bring the court bars, Kendrick is going to use the music and the rap bars to speak. You guys keep sending me this. You're saying Tor is already having people talking and turning heads. So we're going to check out what he's done to troll Drake right here, right now.
No, we're not here for that. We're here to take a deposition, and that requires you to not be on your phone.
Go ahead.
You said
what in the lawsuit is happening?
You wanted the party to die. Was that a metaphor? Or were you being serious?
I said it's a good song.
No, I understand you think it's a good song, but it's not answering my question. Were you being metaphorical, or should it be taken as a threat?
Whatever you want to take.
That's a clapback. That's a clapback. Obviously, we broke down Watch the Party Die, but for me, remember when we broke down the lawsuit? And what was one of the keys to the lawsuit? It was taking Kendrick's lyrics out of context, saying that it was inciting violence, and they would just take Kendrick's lyrics and purposefully misinterpret them to suit their purposes, right? So for me, you know, that big question of the lawsuit of what can an artist say? What is taken as literal fact and what is taken as metaphor? Kendrick's playing off of that right here. Right? He's in a deposition. He's being asked these questions about his lyrics. Is it metaphorical? Is he serious? You know, the allegations that Not Like Us is inciting violence against Drake. This is all a layered clapback at Drake, at his GNX tour. Come on. Come on. You listen, the internet goes on and on, right? Well, I'm not letting it go. I keep reacting to this stuff. That's because the headlines keep happening around this. Tell Drake to stop mentioning it. Tell him to stop trolling and going on Aiden Ross streams. Tell him to stop with the lawsuit. Tell him to stop with the remarks and the messages. What do you think Kendrick's going to do? You think he's just going to be quiet the whole time? Of course he's going to clap back. And what better way, as Kendrick has always clapped back, through his art, through his Super Bowl performance, now through his show, through his music itself. Kendrick doesn't make a bunch of tweets, right? Drake started going bar for bar, and then he turned to going bar for captions. Kendrick continues to do it through the music and performances.
No, I understand you think it's a good song, but it's not answering my question. Were you being metaphorical, or should it be taken as a threat?
Whatever you want to take.
Man is a menace.
The record reflect, I'll take it as a threat.
Keep over dates. I don't know. I got a million. I don't know.
Sunday, February 9th.
I don't keep over dates.
Of this year.
Well, I will keep over dates. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, does this ring bell? Drop. 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 Drop.
That is how he opens. That is some diabolical behavior right here.
Drop.
Look at that look. Look at that look. And we all know, does this sound familiar? Drop, 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 drop. What was Drake doing? Teasing Kendrick Lamar to drop. He was also teasing him for dropping Gimme 50. You know, dropping with the push-up. Start dropping your music. Even DJ Diddy Demix was tweeting away on his old keyboard, having a lot of fun, calling for it. They're like, when's Kendrick going to drop? Now all of a sudden it's like, no, stop dropping. Lawsuit time.
Stop! He's already dead.
Because you drop way too much. We got more than we asked for. And it's almost like Kendrick yet again taking this man's troll game is A+ right here. I mean, look at these looks. Oh no. And then before that, they were talking about a date. What was it? February 9th? Super Bowl? Talking about the Super Bowl because the Super Bowl has been brought and amended into the lawsuit.
The record reflect, I'll take it as a threat.
Keep over dates. I don't know. I got a million. I don't know.
Sunday, February 9th.
I don't keep over dates.
Sunday, February 9th
This year.
of this year. Look at him laugh because he knows. He knows.
Well, people with dates they have no. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, that is a way to open and not like us.
Okay, does this ring
And
bell?
I will be going to this tour, so I can't wait to see all this live.
Drop. 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 Drop.
But you know, if you thought it stopped there, it doesn't stop there. Hang on, we got more to check out, some more clips that just the internet is going crazy over. And shout out to It's a Vibe on Twitter for finding another layer to this Kendrick Lamar deposition. Triple entendre, Kendrick definitely referencing Lil Wayne's famous deposition interview video too. Let's check this out.
No, I don't remember that. Do you remember being charged in early 2008 with possession of narcotics for sale, possession of dangerous drugs, misconduct involving weapons, and possession of drug paraphernalia? No, I don't recall that.
Well, how much longer is this?
I don't call that. I don't remember that. Just like Kendrick, do you remember the lyrical murder and the assassination that took place back on February 9th and what you did when you looked down the barrel of that camera and you smiled and you said to a certain person, hey, I heard you like him young.
Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young.
No, I don't remember that. And speaking of I don't remember that, I'm well aware that there's that Lil Wayne interview circulating right now over Not Like Us and Lil Wayne's memory being called into question. I can't help but think that there's just further layers to that. Obviously, Lil Wayne, Cash Money Records, who signed Drake, so many levels to it. Kendrick is a evil, mad scientist. And then we have Euphoria. Check this out.
It's feeling distasteful. Calculation that is calculated. How can we predict your angles? Fabricate stories on the family front. You heard Mr. Morale. Pathetic master manipulator. How can smell the tales on you now? Not a rap artist, you a scam artist with a hope of being accepted. Tommy Hilfiger stood out, but Fubu never had a billion collection. I make music that electrify 'em. You make music that pacify 'em. Double down on that line, but spray this time. This random act of kindness. Know you're a master
Sure looks like there's not many people there.
manipulator and a
That is a lot of bots.
will lie too. But don't tell no lie about me, and I won't tell truth about you.
He puts that on the screen. He puts that on the screen. Don't tell a lie about me. I won't tell the truth about you on the screen as it splits and he walks out shooing them away. No, no. This man has both middle fingers up to the lawsuit right now. You thought that that lawsuit was going to make him mute himself or, put his art on ice? No. If anything, he's doubling and tripling down. And like we continue to talk about, the more that this goes on, all it does is continue to bring even more attention to Kendrick Lamar's discography. All it does is make people go back and listen to Not Like Us again. It makes people go back and listen to Euphoria again. And there's no secret that as this tour is kicked off, all of a sudden look at the streaming numbers. Yet again, you had the Super Bowl. Look at the streaming numbers. You had the Grammys. Look at the streaming numbers. All these very public moments, these very viral moments that continue to get shared will continue to boost and prop up Not Like Us. And that's not artificially inflated. Those aren't bot numbers. These are human beings. I mean, look at these shows. Hang on a second. This is footage that says the first show on Kendrick Lamar and SZA Stadium tour is looking packed. Wow. It's got to be AI, right? And I've seen it. I've seen the discourse. And again, like every time there's a move, there's always a counter narrative that gets floated by influencers, that gets floated by opposition accounts to Kendrick Lamar. In this case, it was like, oh, look, they brought DJ Mustard on the tour. Why are they bringing Mustard? Because they're desperate to sell tickets, right? They're struggling to fill seats. It does not look like there was any type of struggle to fill seats here. This is something you can't artificially inflate. When people actually pay money, travel, and show up to a show, you can't artificially enhance this. These are fans. These are the people who continue to stream the music and listen to it. And since we're on a Kendrick Lamar show spree and just clapping back at Drake, I think there's one more moment that we should check out that's been shared so far, and it's a brand new verse from Family Ties. Oh, I love those graphics. I mean, look at this crowd right now. Playing B-bar.
You better be scared of me. Talking no walking, I'm talking the talk. The AMG ventriloquist. Black AP reveal a bitch. All the body I can see kill a bitch. Beverly Glenn, I was making no right. Pop fool 90 and making it right. Told you you would fight my fight. I'm knuckling up with ain't no right. Taking my talents to New York. Know what coast I'm doing it for. You getting money, but are you sure? You getting money, but are you sure? Jumping in.
Took it to New York, but you know what coast I'm doing it for. You getting money, but are you sure? And then earlier he talked about being scared of God. Now you should be scared of me. And he's talking the talk. To me, this is that just warrior monk of Kendrick. Just that spirit that he's been exuding. Since Like That happened, he just dropped a bomb on hip hop, right? And said, F the big three, it's Big Me. And he's been on that energy and that time for a long time, a decade plus. That's why we've been diving back into the discography, breaking down the Monster freestyle, breaking down some of those Kendrick cuts, the Control verse. And he's been warning us. The writing has been on the wall for years. And it just feels like this verse right here is a continuation of that. But also just the way that he's approaching the tour and the beef still. Walking out in that way to push-ups. Drop, drop, drop. Trolling Drake back. It's like, I'm on this time. I'm on this energy. I'm not ducking. I'm not backing down. I'm standing firmly, 10 toes down. And he's going to continue carrying it forward. And he is a menace right now. This man is a lyrical weapon. And he is, it feels like he's reaching new pinnacles, but he's not even fully been tested yet. He's not even fully been tested. It's almost like he's waiting. He's waiting to unleash, and he continues to talk the talk and walk the walk. And this verse is kind of just, to me, that culmination of everything that he's been through in this beef and this battle and him rising above it all. And here we go on this tour. Kendrick Lamar, you were Knox Hill certified. Hope you guys liked today's video. Listen, for some reason you're here at the end, obviously enjoy the content. Do me a huge favor, support the channel directly. Subscribe, notifications on, really does go a long way. Yeah, I'm a little bit under the weather. I know we still got to do that lawsuit breakdown. Also got a brand new track dropping this Thursday. I'll put all links down there if you want to join me for the premiere. All right, everyone, stay safe, stay positive. It's only Knox Hill. You know, I'll catch you again.
Sit down, sit down. Like, wow, how we do it like that? Like, wow, how we do it like that?